Okay, Wednesday, April 22nd, lesson 95. This is the last lesson in this series until the following week. This one, there's a lot of explanation. I'm going to try to move fast. This video is not super long, so pay attention fast. Keep hitting that stop button, pause, and look at something. And as always, text me, call me, message me if you have questions, okay? Lesson 95, combining rational expressions with unlike denominators. We know that to add two fractions, we have to have common denominators. But what if they aren't common? What if they don't have something in common? With rational expressions, we combine them. 1a, 3 over x plus 3 minus 9 over x squared minus 2x minus 15. Now, if you remember, one of the first things we have to do is we have to make sure we factor. Okay, so step A is we need to factor this. So this stays 3x plus 3 minus 9 over x and x. This is negative, so I've got to have a positive and a negative. Factors of 15, 1 and 15, 3 and 5, and I need a negative 2. So it's going to be a minus 5 and a positive 3. Those are not like terms. We can't add them. So, just like with normal fractions, we have to find the least common denominator, the lowest common multiple that they can both go into. And since this one doesn't have the x minus 5, then we're going to have to put it in here. Also, going back to fractions, whenever we multiply the denominator times, we also have to multiply the numerator times. So my common denominator is x plus 3, x minus 5. Multiply here. 3 times x, 3x. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. Now no, remember, I've got my minus 9. Combine any like terms that you can. Okay? So, 3x minus 24 over x plus 3 and x minus 5. Now, I know on example 1 it said find the least common denominator. But we went ahead, I wanted to go ahead and show you how we're going to set these up, how we're going to make them work. Okay? So, let's look at example 2. Example 2. We have 6x squared over x squared minus 16 plus x minus 1 over 2x minus 8. So let's factor. We already know this is just the next step, 6x squared plus x minus 1, I'm just putting those in parentheses. Difference of 2 squares, or close to it. X and x, negative, positive. So factors that are going to cancel out in the middle. Plus 4, minus 4. Now we know we want to have something in common, so let's go ahead and factor this one too. What can we factor out of 2 and 8? 2, which leaves us with x minus 4. So they do have one thing in common. But we need a common denominator, so we're going to combine, which means we have 2 x minus 4 and x plus 4. So what am I missing with this one? A 2. What am I missing with this one? The x plus 4. Which means I'm going to have to multiply the top times the exact same thing I did on the bottom. 2 times 6 gives me 12x squared. I'll sign in the middle. X times x, x squared. X times 4 plus 4x. Negative 1 times x minus x. So now we're foiling down here. And then negative 1 times 4, negative 4. Combine your like terms. 12 plus 1, 13x squared, plus 4 minus 1, 3x minus 4, all over our common denominator of 2, x minus 4, and x plus 4. Okay? Those are a little bit trickier, a little bit tougher to do. But you can do those. All right, example 4a. Example 3 is very similar. It gets rather large, kind of like this one, but you're doing this same process. Example 4a. Now, if you're looking at 4a, you'll notice it looks a little odd, the first part of it. Go ahead and rearrange that. So I have a negative 35 on top. On the bottom, I am rearranging. I believe it's positive 7. Nope, it is negative. Negative 7x plus 35 equals, not equals, plus, I didn't even get that right, 56 plus negative 6x minus 2 over x squared minus 6x minus 16. So let's factor everything we can factor. This is going to stay negative 35. This is going to stay a plus. Everything else is going to change. Can I factor out of here? Negative 7. Negative 7 divided by negative 7 is 1x. 56 divided by negative 7 gives us a negative 8. Over here, what can I take out? Take out a negative 2. So negative 6 divided by negative 2 gives me 3x. Negative 2 divided by negative 2 does not cancel out. It becomes 1. We need to factor on the bottom. X, negative, so I'm going to have a negative and a positive. Factors are 16, 1 and 16, 4 and 4, 2 and 8, and I need to end up with a negative 6. 1 and 16 won't work. 4 and 4 won't work. But if I have a negative 8 plus 2, that gives me a negative 6. And again, remember, we generally are looking for at least one that's going to be common. So, what's my common denominator? Combine negative 7, the one thing they do have in common, x minus 8, and then x plus 2. So, what am I going to multiply both of these by that is not in my common denominator? X plus 2. What am I going to multiply here that is not in my common denominator? Negative 7. Okay? So let's start doing the math. We have negative 35, x plus 2. Well, 35 times 2 will give me a negative 70. All right? And then negative 7 times negative 2 will give me a negative 14 times 3x plus 1. So we're going to look to combine our like terms if we can. Okay? So, let's do this here. Negative 14 times 3 gives me negative 42x. Well, negative gives me positive 42x. Plus 14. Okay? So, combine your like terms. 42 minus 35 gives me 7x. Negative 70 and 14 gives me negative 56. This is all over my common denominator so far. But we're not done. We can factor the top. We can factor out 7, which leaves me with that. Now, can I cancel anything? Sure I can. I can cancel x minus 8. 7 divided by 7 is 1. So anytime you cancel something out, please do that. So my final answer gives me 1 over negative x plus 2. Now, I know that one's hard to follow. Be careful with it. Call me, text me, ask me questions, okay? It can be canceled out, it can be broken down, not all the time, but in most cases it can. That is lesson 95. So you're asking, all right, which ones do we not do here? Do not do 7 and 12. And then 20 and 26 through 30. So do not do 7, 12, 20, 26 through 30. That is lesson 95. Take care. Have a good day.